Leftovers at the age of 35. That's the conversation we're going to have here today on Relationship Thursday. How you guys doing? This is Simplified Myers, author, podcaster, and your uplifting life partner. Now, this is a conversation that went pretty viral. A gentleman made the comment, I should say, is that women that are at the age of 35, or roughly 35, are leftovers as far as the way men see them. Now, you know that I'm not going to be in agreement with that. That's not going to be anything that I ever, anything that is used to tear down another individual, I'm never going to agree with. But here's what's going on. I use the example of a person like a Halle Berry. Halle's been 55. She's been married 3 different times. I don't know if she remarried. I know she was dating. But still, at 55, there's still a whole bunch of guys. Most guys will still get in a relationship with her. She's way past 35. And bottom line is, any woman that you're attracted to, you're going to be open to having a conversation and maybe lead to a relationship with. So we know that number's not going to be accurate. That at 35 or any age, it's not going to be accurate. That you're going to be looked at as leftovers. A person that uses that is more saying about themselves and their belief system than that statement itself being accurate. But people are good for when they make a comment, they'll say this is how other people think. They're really just telling you their own beliefs. Just like you hear people all the time make comments like 90% of men believe this, or 95% of men believe this, and 80% of women believe this and stuff. Folks, those are all made up numbers. You guys have heard me say that before. People will make numbers up out of their mind, out of the blue sky, just to make their point sound valid. But really what they're actually doing is really just telling you their view, and so that they don't have to be held accountable for it, they're going to make it sound like everybody else is in agreement with them, so they're just saying what everybody else think. What they're really doing is telling you their perspective. In this case, he's just telling you that's kind of the way he views women over the age of 35. But it's not an accurate statement. It's a made-up statement. And so my thing here is understand what does happen. And I'm going to assume this is kind of where he was headed, is that as you get older, a lot of times people get stuck in their ways. They get stubborn and they're not willing to budge. That will cause conflict and make it harder for you to get into relationships, because if you're not willing to budge and somebody got to fight you on everything and you're not willing to change anything, and this is just the way it is, this is the way my life is run, yes, you're going to have a rough life and a rough trying to get into to relationships. And that has nothing to do with age. You can be 20 years old and be very stubborn and stuck in your ways. You're going to have a hard time in relationships. And again, it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with the fact that who wants to be in a relationship that they have to battle with you pretty much over everything, knowing you're not going to budge. Because I remember I had someone tell me that this is who I am and I'm not looking to change. Yes, those people will have a hard time in life. And in most instances, as a person gets older, that does become a reality. So I'm going to assume that's where that conversation was actually heading. But the statement itself is not accurate. Anyone that you're actually attracted to, again, you would look to get into a relationship with them. Even when I hear guys talking about, I want to be the aggressor, I'm not into any woman that's aggressive. I ain't gonna, please. A woman that they're totally attracted to, come and approach them, he gonna humble himself real quick and be open. That's just talk. And in most instances, you guys have heard me say, most women start relationships anyway. The guys may be the first one to talk, but the woman is the one that let it be known that she's okay to be approached. And if she hasn't given him the signal, like the eye wink or, like a little flirtatious look or something that let him know it's okay to come speak, most guys are not coming to speak. So these things that we keep putting out here are actually myths, but we'll say this is how most guys operate. Most guys don't operate that way. Most guys are not going to go across there and just talk to you. So bottom line is, in this particular instance, what we're talking about, it's not a 35. It's not an age. But what it is saying, the more stubborn, the more you're stuck in your ways, the harder it's going to be for you in any kind of relationship. Again, because who wants to be in a relationship where I have to battle you on everything, and knowing, bottom line, you're not willing to budge anyway. So as you guys know, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It is my opinion. Run on over to my app, which is located on Simplified You, on Simplified You. The app is Simplified You. The word simplified, the letter U, not the word you. Simplified You is located on Google Play and the Apple Store. It's a free download. I've actually included my book, The Relationship Success Handbook, Get Rid of Your Problems, Not Your Partner, inside the app. It is a book that can be purchased through Amazon, but I put it inside the app because I want you to have instant access to it. For most of you, it gives you the opportunity to get to know me and the way I see things, because this is more about getting the branding out where people know who I am and helping you to get your relationships on track than it is about selling books. So run on over there and download the app. And as you guys know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. But as you know, never ever let anyone devalue you. No matter what age, no matter what it is about you, you're looking for someone who's looking for you. And if majority of people aren't, which they're usually not, welcome to the real world. You're not looking for everybody. You're looking for the one that's right for you. I'll talk to you again on Relationship Monday. Take care. Bye-bye. On Self-Love Monday. All right, talk to you soon.